It's Soul Santos, the Mohawk Mystic. With this modern mystic, this is a reading for Gemini for the month of October. For Gemini for the month of October, my fellow gems. I'm a triple Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So I really resonate with this, with all you Geminis out there. All right. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to pick a spirit. We're going to pick a spirit animal card and see what we got going here for us. Oh, the butterfly. The butterfly. And those are fall colors right there, too. So the butterfly is the easy one of transformation. Everybody kind of understands that. It's all about the transformation with the butterfly. As a caterpillar, they're on the ground. They're seeing things from a lower level. And it's time to transform into something higher than that. Something that can fly up to the sky and get a different perspective on where to go. And the other thing that happens when you're able to fly in the sky, then you can jump from flower to flower and pollinate the world, add more color, more brightness, bring more expansiveness to the world when you come from a higher level. That's what I'm getting from that butterfly spirit animal. All right. And then let's see what we got here for the tarot. All right, we got here for the tarot. Oh, we got the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is all wishes fulfilled. And that's in our lower self here. All wishes fulfilled with the Nine of Cups. And then we have the Temperance, being able to balance the negative and the positive. That's what we're moving into through the month of October, is understanding that both aspects are who we are, the negative and the positive, the dark and the light. And being Geminis, we're actually pretty good at that because we have our dualistic nature. And so just being able to understand that we need to use both. And then we have the Ace of Cups. Our higher self is saying to us, remember to stay connected to your higher self. Be intuitive about what's going on. Not so much of that Gemini logic, but more of that staying in tune in order for these wishes to come to fruition. Does that make sense? If we're not in tune to our higher self, we might miss the opportunities that will bring those wishes coming in. And if we aren't balanced in the light and the dark, we might perceive things incorrectly and not see the whole picture. And then we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is about competition, and things have been competing and vying for our attention and our vying for our awareness, and we know we like to jump around to a lot of things, and we need to focus in a little bit more. There's a fly on me. I must be the shit. But we need to come from a place of higher knowing and not be so concerned about the competition that's out there, the things vying for our attention, and being worried about other people being able to do things that we can do and they can do it better. We bring our own aspect to everything that we do. You as an individual, you bring your own aspect. So to be concerned with the competition and what others think or what they're doing is just a waste of time. Does that make sense? And if you say connected to your higher self, the knowledge that you're supposed to bring, or the experience, or that aspect of yourself that you're supposed to bring, will shine through. And that's not a problem at all for us, Gemini, is to be able to let that shine through. And then we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. We got a lot of wands, a lot about our passion for October here, and being able to be tuned into our passion with the wands here. So it's 5, 6, right? After you're able to let that competition go, then you will be able to shine, because it's all about you shining, not everybody else shining. You becoming the center of the stage, and being able to share who you are to the world or to your circle or to whatever environment you're on. It's not time to focus anymore on everybody else and allowing them to compete and vie for what you're supposed to be doing. It's time for you to shine, right? Let's see. And then we have, oh yeah, the time has come. It's the wheel of fortune, your fortune. And look at what it's lined up with here. It's lined up with a 9 of cups. With the 9 of cups, the wheel of fortune, all your fortune will come. It is time for you to shine. In October is going to bring those opportunities for you to see that you can latch onto so that you can see your time has come to shine. Does that make sense? All right, and then we go to the Empress. Oh my gosh, if you're able to balance everything out the way that it needs to and utilize both aspects of the light and the dark, then you will be able to birth forth into the world all that you've come to birth for. Whatever it is that you want to do right now, all these wishes fulfilled, right? Whatever it is your time. It's your time for you to birth it into existence with that feminine energy of the Empress. Does that make sense? Be able to hold space in order to bring it forth. And sometimes what happens is we get so caught up in the world around us and what's going on around us that we don't stay focused on what we need to do. Stay focused on what we need to do. All right. And then we have the death and rebirth. Death and rebirth. The death and rebirth card. The Scorpio card. This card right here is telling you there's an aspect of yourself, with the transformation, the larvae or the caterpillar on the ground. It's time for you to reach them heights that you can reach. It's time for you to let the old die away and the new to come in. This is your time, and October is going to bring that forth for you in order for you to see what it is that you need to bring into the world. Does that make sense? So let's do a quick summary on everything. Don't worry about the competition, all the competition and everything that you need to, that you were worried about doing your comparison, because we do that, right? You compare. That part of your life is over. It's time for you to shine now and to concentrate on what it is that you're supposed to do, right? And you're make sure that in order for you to see that, because you're so involved in the competition, and in order for you to be able to shine, tap into your higher knowing, your higher aspect of being, your third eye, in order to be able to reap the benefits of you shining, right? And being able to balance the positive and negative aspects of life is very important to that. You got to allow yourself to transform so that you can be reborn into the aspect of who you need to be in order to birth into this world everything that you need to birth into this world. And all the fortunes that you need. It has time, the wheel of time, the wheel of fortune. It is time for that to happen. And October is going to be rife with opportunity to do so. Thank you very much, my fellow gems, for showing up and being a part of this reading. And you have a blessed, blessed October.